It's so nice to see you. You look fantastic.
You look fantastic.
Do I really look good? I know you're very honest. Just be honest.
I would say, obviously, you've had cosmetic surgery, and I would say, and I mean this as a friend.
Yeah.
I'd say 20% more, and I'd stop. No,
what areas would you focus on?
Well, you've done the eyes, which is great. But the last time I hear you had that kind of Susan Boyle bloat, and that's gone. It's very good. Max,
I feel so much better.
What?
He'll be here soon. Now,
yeah.
so much to talk about, first of all, and I'm glad I look good to you. And
you look good to them. Are you crazy?
You're crazy.
You look marvelous.
You look marvelous.
There you go.
Bring them all back.
Yeah.
You were doing a one-man show.
Yes.
You are touring constantly. And that's going to be grueling. Andy and I did a little tour this summer. It's a lot of work.
Well, I go out. I don't like an official tour. I go in, but I'll do about 5 cities at once.
Yes.
A cash run, I call it. In my show, if I'd saved, I wouldn't be here, is the name of it. And or a new one I'm doing based on my new workout book, Eat, Pray, Purge. It's a beautiful.
Very nice.
And I've won 3 Tonys.
Yes.
2 of them are daytime Tonys, but I still count them. And
do they look different?
No, they're smaller.
I see.
They're like miniature. But no. But I was just. This is like one of those things. It's like a talk show story that's perfect because it just happened, but it's true. I was, I do them all close together,
All these one-man shows, you do one after the other.
And sometimes you hope that you'll be able to be close enough you can bus it or fly. But I was in Baton Rouge, and then the next night I had to be in Fayetteville. So I literally had like a 6-hour window to get to the hotel, sleep, and then get up. So what I did was I took an Ambien, and I had it in my hand, a sleeping pill. And I was literally saying on stage to Baton Rouge, "Good night, everyone." I just done like a joke. It's better to have loved a short than never to have loved a tall. Good night, everybody. And I popped the Ambien.
The pill on.
You're marvelous. And then I went home, back to the hotel, and I get into bed, and I wash, and I'm lying there, and I'm saying, "Oh, this is perfect. It's overcoming me. Oh, I'm a genius. I'm going to sleep." And I go to sleep. And then I sleep, and then I wake up, and I feel refreshed and fabulous. And I go in and shower, and I get some coffee, and I drink the coffee, and I get dressed, and I pack, and I look at the clock, and it's 85 minutes later. And I sat there, nervous, my heart beating. Oh, it was frightening.
Now, I hope Jiminy Glick, I know you still do Jiminy Glick, and I hope he's part of this one-man show, because he's one of my favorite characters of yours. There's Jiminy Glick.
He's a good-looking kid. No, it's a party with Marty. They all show up, these characters. Jiminy is...
Because he could be quite... he really goes after celebrities, Jiminy Glick.
Well, it's very weird, because Jiminy is like this big, goofy-looking moron with power, I always think of him. Then I can say anything and usually get away with it. The problem is that sometimes there will be people in the audience that you just don't know, especially when I was doing a Broadway run of the show a couple years ago. And one night I'd done these jokes about Paris Hilton. Speaking of her birthday, I'd said, some people are born great, other people have greatness thrust into them. That joke. And I said, she may be a Hilton, but she stoops like a Motel 6. And then you go back to your dressing room, and there's a knock on the door. Yes, Kathy Hilton would like to see you.
Oh, she was in the crowd?
She was in the audience, yeah. And that's happened about 3 times. I said about John McCain once. I was playing in Phoenix. I said, I said, he's so old, the only time he doesn't have to pee is when he's peeing. And Cindy McCain in the audience.
No, really? She was there? Very nice.
But they kind of come back, and they're kind of, I know he pees a lot. They're loose with it.
They just let it go. Yeah. Kardashians, I think, were they in the crowd?
Bruce Jenner was in the
Bruce Jenner was in the crowd. What did you say?
I had said, Jiminy Glick, I said, "Oh my God, Kim Kardashian, there are parts of her ass that have not been downloaded on Google Maps yet." That joke. And he was not so pleased.
No.
She's so dumb she thinks soy milk is Spanish for I am milk. All these. I love that joke.